How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some mysterious videos that are leaving viewers baffled. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content, just like this. Viewer Ken Criswell sent us this eerie footage. He believes something unusual has taken up residence in his house, and judging by the clip, he might be right. The beginning of the video gives a brief overview of the house where the shadow entity is said to be. Ken explains that the house is only used for storage right now, but is being renovated so that he and his band can practice and record music there. The reason he's walking around with a camera is that he's showing a mate some of the damaged roof that needs repairing.
And then this one, I've got the leak fixed.
For quite some time, Ken and his family have suspected something's off about the house. In the past, two of Ken's bandmates swear they saw an unknown person walk by while they were practicing, but when they looked around the house, there was no one to be found. In the video he sent us, we see Ken filming what needs to be renovated in the house, showing leaks in the ceiling. About 20 seconds after he starts speaking, he turns the camera to face a corridor to the left. See if you can spot anything weird.
That's one spot. And then we got another spot back here.
Viewers can see a very brief glimpse of what seems to be a shadowy figure down the hallway.
That's one spot. And then we got...
Here it is again in slow motion. Ken continues speaking for a couple of minutes about the house, seemingly unaware of the dark figure that seems to be looming in the background.
Now, I have to have a piece of the tin replaced on the roof. And then this one, I've got the leak fixed. But we need to replace the tile on both of them, back there and then this one here. So, oh, and check this out. Look what I saw on the ground.
Here's a still frame of the shadow. It's a solid black anomalous formation. Ken goes on to explain that the basement door was latched shut during the entire video, but the shadowy figure seems to have emerged from the door nonetheless. Family and friends of Ken have had experiences similar to this one, seeing and hearing bizarre and inexplicable sights and sounds. Since filming this footage, he has gone back to the house, where he's heard knocking coming from the basement door. He refuses to open the door and explore the area until he can do something to get rid of the alleged spirit. Viewers have come up with quite a few suggestions, such as saging the house, getting a priest to come and bless the room, or simply selling the house and never looking back. It's clear there's something in this home, but just what kind of presence we still don't know. What kind of vibe are you getting from this strange figure? Let me know in the comments section down below.
That's one spot. And then we got another spot.
In March 2021, YouTubers UrbexMX had an eerie encounter in a cemetery in Mexico. In the video, the group of explorers wander around the eerie graveyard at nighttime.
Compartan, amigos, compartan. Hoy está solo el panteón. Fuimos a dar un rondín.
It's creepy in its own right, but about 8 minutes into the video is when things take a turn for the worst. One of the explorers notices something and points in the distance.
No mames, güey. No mames. ¿Dónde?
¿Qué, güey? Espérate, güey. No.
Espérate. Ey, no, vente.
¿Qué?
Es un vato, vente.
No, pero...
¿Qué? Es un vato.
Fíjate, güey. No mames, güey.
Buena.
They wander around the graves, calling out into the night to see if someone or something will respond. What they spot is truly unsettling. Take a look.
Una escalera, güey, se bajaría por esta madre.
No mames, guacha, güey.
Buena, viejón.
Mira.
Ay, güey, trae una madre.
No mames, güey.
Cálmate.
¿Cuándo se dejó?
A dark and menacing looking man seems to be resting in an open grave. They call out to the man who sits up in the grave looking up at the camera.
¿Cómo? Cada vez que venimos, ¿qué? No, pues nomás vinimos a transmitir, compa.
Oiga, pero...
They begin to question the man who claims he was just resting in one of the graves and was doing nothing more.
Cada vez que venimos, ¿qué? No, pues nomás vinimos a transmitir, compa.
Oiga, pero...
¿Qué, güey?
The man then stands up and leaves, disappearing into the night.
Tranquilo.
Vale, pues ya, oiga. ¿Qué onda, viejo? ¿Qué hace ahí? ¿Y ya se va o qué? Ah, güey. Cuidado.
No, por acá.
Cuidado. Cuidado. Cuidado.
Tranquilo, viejo, no. No voy a agarrar algo, viejo, porque está cabrón.
Agua. Agua. ¿Qué onda, compa?
Oiga, ve.
Viejo, ¿qué hace ahí, viejo? Viejo.
Ya, déjalo acá, no hay pedo.
No, pero hay que guacharlo, güey, capaz y nos rodea.
Viewers were very concerned over the fact that the YouTubers had dared approach the man. They believed that he was up to no good, perhaps even robbing the grave. Other viewers took it a step further and suggested he was performing some kind of ritual in the open grave. And so while nothing paranormal was captured on film, finding a masked man inside a grave in the middle of the night is surely enough to give anyone the chills.
Tranquilo, viejo, no. No voy a agarrar algo, viejo, porque está cabrón.
Agua. Agua. ¿Qué onda, compa?
Oiga, ve.
Viejo, ¿qué hace ahí, viejo? Viejo.
Ya, déjalo acá, no hay pedo.
No, pero hay que guacharlo, güey, capaz y nos rodea.
Facebook user Ben Lewis managed to capture a potential ghostly child playing around the back of Pulteney Street in Corning, New York. The footage was captured on a Wise security camera on the 21st of October, 2020. In the video, we can see a parking lot with a couple of buildings in the background. Immediately in the center of frame is what looks to be a small transparent figure gliding across the ground. According to the Facebook user, it's rumoured that there's a family of ghosts that haunt the neighbourhood. In particular, locals tell of a little girl named Emily. Some say you can hear her laughing or crying at strange hours of the night. Locals believe this is the first hard evidence that her spirit really does haunt the town. This isn't the only chilling tale that haunts the streets of Corning. Just a few miles from where this footage was taken is Lindenwold House, a Victorian-era mansion built in 1877. Originally built to serve Civil War widows, Lindenwold House quickly became a refuge for the homeless, as well as sick and dying elderly residents without close family. The basement of Lindenwold House once housed a crematorium. If a deceased resident didn't have the money for a funeral or had no local family, they would be sent to the basement. It's said that the local government would pay a fee to Lindenwold House for every cremation that took place, preventing further government expense on burials. Over the years, entities have been spotted in the house. People claim they've seen ominous figures staring at them from the upstairs windows, only to vanish seconds later. In 2014, the Elmira Jackals hockey team took up residence in the building as part of a team home program. Rumour has it that they broke lease early because the players were experiencing very weird and very creepy things in the house. Things would go missing, there were footsteps in the attic no one could explain, there were cold spots and disembodied laughing experienced quite often too. These two reports are just a few of the countless recorded hauntings in upstate New York. With so much alleged paranormal activity going on, it makes you wonder if there's something about the area that causes spirits to linger on after death. A Facebook video uploaded by user Ilashiba Michael seems to show something strange hovering near the moon. The video begins with a wide shot where we can see the moon in the sky. The camera then zooms in to get a much clearer and more impressive view. Take a look at what was captured. There seems to be two objects that move just above the surface of the moon. It almost looks like two pieces of floating debris. It could be something floating in our upper atmosphere, and the perspective makes it look like it's floating just above the moon. Commenters had a lot to say about this video. Some brushed it off as CGI, while others were more prone to believing something bigger was at play. A few commenters suggested that these objects could simply be satellites or something similar, while others were sure this clip was proof of aliens. The question then becomes, what do you think? Let me know your theories down below. Is there anything scarier than hearing a blood-curdling scream in the middle of the night? For YouTube user El Pinche Macas, the answer is a resounding no. A video captured by the YouTuber shows this exact situation come to life. The video begins by showing security camera footage outside of the viewer's home. We can hear dogs barking in the background. About 10 seconds later, we hear the first hair-raising scream sound out. A few seconds later, the second scream occurs, seemingly from the same individual, though a little shorter this time. The uploader claims this happened at around 12:30 AM. He got out of bed and took a look around but couldn't find anyone around or anything out of place. Seconds later, the second scream happened, yet he still couldn't find the source of the noise. Due to this and the fact that his dogs barked before the screams, the YouTuber's sure this was a ghost wailing into the night. Some paranormal experts believe that animals can often sense ghostly presences, so the dogs may have been able to sense that there was something there. Whatever the scenario, a chilling scream in the middle of the night is unsettling, no matter what. TikTok user JJMC12 uploaded a brief clip that's been creeping out millions of TikTok users with plenty of theories to share. In the clip, we see the TikToker pulling something out of the water. Take a look. The object seems to be some type of skeleton, though it doesn't resemble a fish usually found in the sea. The skeleton has a pink and brownish colour to it and is long and narrow. We can see what seems to be a tiny rib cage and a human-looking head at the end. The TikToker then dumps it back into the water as screams can be heard in the background. The TikToker thought this skeleton might be proof of the existence of mermaids, though other viewers threw around some other ideas. Some thought this could indeed be a sea creature, perhaps even a partially decomposed seahorse. Still, others suggested this could just be a plastic toy that may have deteriorated in the ocean waters. So what do you think this strange video shows? Mini mermaid, seahorse, or just a toy? Throw your theories into the comment hole down below. Many people love hearing and watching rainfall as it brings a rhythmic sense of calm. TikToker Melon's mum Jen uploaded a video that was meant to show a soothing rainstorm. The video, taken from a front door security camera, shows the front of the uploader's yard. We can see rain falling on the pavement for a few moments until something eerie seems to appear in the middle of the frame. As you can see, right next to the lights on the grass in front of the house appears a strange vapour that glides over the pavement and disappears from view. It's a strange little clip that quite a few viewers asked for us to show. While it does look weird, it's most likely just vapour caused by the rain that's reflecting light. However, dozens of commenters weren't so sure, claiming that the vapour could be some kind of spirit caught on film. With the limited information available, you'll have to watch the clip again and take from it what you will. Before we take a look at some unsettling home security footage, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and mysterious videos. Also remember to lick your fingers and give that thumbs up button there a big old wet willy. A skeleton scratching on your door. It wasn't just a nightmare for Texas resident John Thompson. An individual dressed in a spooky skeleton mask decided to pay a visit to Thompson's home in the middle of the night, and it was all caught on camera. In the home security camera footage, which was shared to the news outlet WZZM13, we can see the figure in question right in front of the homeowner's door.
The homeowner and neighbors were creeped out. Tonight, they're talking to Eyewitness News reporter.
The person has a smiling skeleton mask on and wears a white cloak. Even creepier, the figure scratches on the door, which can be heard in the video.
Listen closely, and you can hear the scratching.
During an interview, Thompson states that the figure went on to hide around the corner, waiting for someone to open the door. Luckily, the homeowner wasn't home at the time. He believes this was simply a kid pulling a prank, though one of his neighbours thinks this could have been a more severe situation and is now on guard. There's no doubting that the video's terrifying, though it's not easy to know what this person's intentions actually were. Could it have been a teenager pulling a midnight prank, or was this someone with more sinister intentions, hoping to attack the homeowner and break into the house? One of the neighbours interviewed stated that this incident occurred in Texas, where people are quick to draw guns if needed, so this situation could have ended very differently.
I think it could be dangerous, could end up with a different situation if they went to a different house.
Now, if you want to see some more mysterious videos, then check out that link on the top there. Otherwise, we have a spooky playlist right there that'll keep you entertained well into the evening, we promise. Now, remember to check out our awesome range of hoodies and tees. There's a link in the description box below, and there's a merch shelf just under the video player there. Check it out. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.